some images are not free to use, and in medical writing, we use images for illustration, and it's also an SEO principle. When you use optimal images, it helps to improve the Google rankings of your articles. So we use images a lot, but you need to understand how to use images so that you don't run into problems. Some images are copyrighted, they are under copyright protection, and you need to identify those images to make sure that you don't use them in your articles. There are some that you have to pay for, then some others are also free. So in this video, I'll be showing you where to get free images for your articles so that you don't run into problems. So join me. Okay, so let me start with this. This is Canva. Canva is a very useful platform, and even with the free version, you can still get a whole lot of images, and you can also generate those images yourself. So you can customize the images you have here to suit your purpose, and it's very easy to learn. So if you don't know how to use Canva, you can go on YouTube and find very helpful videos on how to use Canva to get your design. You have templates on almost everything. So what you need to do is to get the template that you want, then customize it to suit the information that you want to communicate. But apart from Canva, we still have a whole lot of others. Okay, so this Petzels. So you go to www.petzels.com. You can see here the best free stock photos, royalty-free images, and videos shared by creators. So what you need to do is just to go to the start bar and put in the image that you want and find whether they have it within their stock. Then you just download. Then make sure that whenever you use any image, that you attribute it to the site that you got it from. Always make sure that you copy the link and attribute it to the source. Apart from Petzels, you can also use FreePic. FreePic is also a very good site. In fact, on FreePic, you can both download images and you can even generate images with AI and even videos, not just images. So, and on the free version, is the free version that I have, you can get a whole lot of images free, but always make sure that you cross check before you download, because some of those images can actually be downloaded without payment, even though they are not free. So always make sure that you confirm that the image you downloaded is free before using it, so that you don't find yourself in court. So that's for FreePic. Then we have another platform. This is Unsplash. Here you can also get some free images. Some of them are paid, some are free. What you need to do is just to type in what you need and then check what is available and download the free ones. Or if they are paid and you can pay for them, you can afford them, you go ahead and pay. But don't ever download any image that you've not paid for. Sharing it may lead to litigation, and you won't want to take that route. So you can see this image that I just clicked. You can see download free, so it's free. But make sure that you copy the image link. So whenever you use the image, you paste the link along with it, so as to inform people that this is the source. You got it from this source, and it's also a way of linking people to the source so that they can visit the site and get the information they need. They need the images they need. So that's about Unsplash. Then we also have Pixabay. You can see Pixabay. So here you can get royalty-free images and royalty-free stuff. Now, royalty-free images doesn't necessarily mean that they are free. No, but these are the images you can just pay once and you don't need to continue paying for. You can just pay for once and you'll download. So check through what they have. Check whether they have free ones that you don't need to pay at all. or whether they have royalty-free ones that you have to just pay once. Then you also check the other stuff they have. And remember what I said, whenever you get any image from any site, make sure you attribute it to the site. Then beyond this, let me also show you how to get images from Google. Sometimes people assume that whatever they find on Google is free as long as you can download it. That is not true. So let me assume that I'm writing an article on maternal bleeding during pregnancy. You can see it, I've already put it on the sidebar here. And I need images for this article. So what I need to do, I've already typed maternal bleeding during pregnancy and I'm on the images tab. So what I need to do is to go to tools. You can see the menu bar. You have all images, videos, news, maps, books, finance, and all. Then you have tools here. So you go to tools, then you go to usage rights. Now, under usage rights, you have 3 categories. You have images that are not filtered by license. That means all the images, whether free or not free. Then you have Creative Commons licenses. These ones are free. They've been created, but the creators have given room for people to use them. But even within the Creative Commons licenses, you still have variation in the licenses. So when you get any particular image, you need to click the license so that you get the details. For some of them, you can just share. For some of them, they insist that you must attribute. That means you have to share the link. They are linked ahead along with the images. So, but I always advise people whether they want you to attribute or not. I think it's good. Is a matter of courtesy that when you receive something free from someone, that you should attribute it to the person. So whenever you use any image, whether from Canva or from anywhere, make sure you attribute it to the source. Then you can see the 3rd category, that's commercial and other licenses. These ones are not free. So you have to pay for most of them. So if you are not willing to pay, what you need to do is just click Creative Commons licenses. Now, when you do that, you notice that some of those images that we were seeing before, some of them have vanished. That means those ones are under commercial license, they're not free. So these ones are considered to be free, but then for each of the images, you still need to cross-check the license details. You can see when you click the image, you can see license details here. So for each of them, you have to click to understand the scope of the license. So looking at this one, you can see this is universal license and there is no copyright. So the scope is that you can copy, modify, distribute, and perform the work, even for commercial purposes, without asking for permission. And the license didn't also indicate that you have to attribute. But just like I said, always make sure you attribute. It shows that you care. It shows that you have costing. It shows that you have manners. So whenever you get any image from any source, always make sure that you attribute it to the source. But never download any image without checking whether that image is free. If not, you may be sued for copyright infringement. Never download any image without checking the copyright, whether it's copyright protected. If not, you may be sued for copyright infringement. So as you write, as you work within the medical writing industry, you still need to obey the rules. You still need to keep to the rules so that you don't run into problems. So if you've benefited from this video, make sure you share it with medical writers in your network and even other writers and content creators in your network. And make sure you come back for more. Share, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. We'll see you in the next video.
Please subscribe.